I'm responding to a friend's comment. I'm not going to show his name. To one of our videos about a Babladulet, quote unquote Babladulet. I just coined that term. Now, what is a Babladulet? When someone says something and you repeat it back to them, but you say more to them than what they actually said, and you attribute everything you said to them when they only said half of what you're saying. And why do you do that? Trying to force them, to goad them, to state what they really, everything they really believe about the point they just told you. You use lies. For example, this guy said Jesus' mission to come to earth was not to die, but and so that's all he said. And I want to find out what this person really believes about Jesus' death and shed blood. And so I tell everybody, this guy said Jesus did not believe in Jesus' death doing any good for us. This guy said only Jesus' life is all that matters. His death does not matter at all. He did not die for our sins. This guy said Jesus did not die for our sins. All you gotta do is follow his way of living and you'll go to heaven. You don't have to worry about the death of Jesus. You say all that. He did not say all that. The only thing he said was he did not believe Jesus' mission was to come to die. Now, why am I saying it? Because I want to know where he really thinks about Jesus' death. Because I've read his books. And I'm not clear of his position of the death of Jesus. He said he believed Jesus died for our sins. But does that mean the same thing when I say I believe he died for our sins? I believe he died so God could forgive us. But I have a hunch that he believes Jesus died as an example that we should follow and we'll stop sinning. Two totally different theologies. And I'm trying to force them to come out point blank and say one way or the other. To take a stand. I call that a Babladulet. Babladulet. From the word Babla, Greek for attack. And another Greek word which I got wrong, lambda, for oxgoad, and I forgot the word for truth, but I had the word letters LET in it. I'm attacking his position, attributing lies to what he said, and I'm giving him back what he said, but I'm adding elements that he did not say, some of which could be downright lies, to try to goad him into telling me what he really thinks, to telling me plain and clearly, crystal clear, so I can understand what the fuck this guy really believes. And this guy got my verses wrong. He calls that confutation. I looked up refutation. You are refuting. I refute refutation. I'm not refuting what he said. I'm saying what he said and adding my own elements of what I think he says. Shit, hold on. No. I'm not saying I'm saying he said thus and thus, which he said, but I'm also saying he said thus and thus and thus and thus, adding what it said and attributing it to him, so he will be forced to respond and either deny or confess what I'm saying is true or not. So it's not refutations where I say the sky is blue. If a refutation is you come to me and say, hey, no, the sky is not blue, and look at it, it's green. That's a refutation. Now let's see what the fuck a confutation is. I never heard of that. refutation. Something such as an argument or a statement that confutes. What the fuck does confute mean? What the fuck does confute mean? Okay. Give me a second. Don't you know that my third grade teacher said you're never supposed to use the word. If you're if you're defining the word, you're never supposed to use the words that you're defining to give the definition of the word you're defining. Prove they're wrong. So, what I'm saying, my type of figure of speech is not a confutation. Okay. Disprove. No, I'm not disproving what he said. I'm proving to you what he said, but I'm adding my own elements to force him to elaborate on he really thinks. This confirmation, I guess that means same thing. I'm not confirming what he said, but I'm denying it. Rebuttal, countering, that's to say something totally opposite of what they said. Saying this is why your argument doesn't work is not none of these. This is a new figure of speech. Again, I'll say it one more time. If I say shit, I believe the coronavirus is cured. Now if I say I believe the coronavirus is just a glorified flu and harmless. No, okay. If somebody would take that, no, not kidding. If I say the coronavirus is just a glorified flu, that's all I say. If somebody hears that and thinks, what is really saying? Does he think we should wear masks? We should not wear masks? Does he believe in herd immunity? So what he says, he tells everybody, and he tells me, Chris, you said the coronavirus is harmless. Yes, I said that. But you're also saying, Chris, you said the coronavirus is just a glorified flu. The coronavirus is not dangerous. The coronavirus is a joke. The coronavirus, you shouldn't have to wear masks. You should let the people with coronavirus die so they can get herd immunity. You saying I'm saying all this, but really all I said was the coronavirus was glorified flu. So I'm going to hear that. I'm going to be enraged. This is going to stab me. I'm like, wait a minute. I never said people should die so that we could get herd immunity. Or I'm going to say, if I believe that, I'm going to say I'm going to be embarrassed. Because you called me out from what I really think. And that, my friends, is a Babladulet. Do you get the fucking picture? This guy who said that, he's my friend. Yes, he is. So I'm not showing his name.